Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hey, welcome back to Tim Friend. It's been a little bit. I hope you missed me. Shit. Well, we're back to playing Fire Emblem 7X Immortal Sword. This is our first time, I believe, accessing the base camp, which functions a lot like Path of Radiance's, Ike's first Fire Emblem game. Now we can do a lot of fun shit. We're gonna do talking. This is just little conversations. They're ranked with little stars. 1 star being like, is just kind of flavor text. 3 stars, it's very important. You should always look at talks. A, because a lot of them are well written, and B, because you'll get a lot of great shit out of them. Let's start with the least important. Miss Eerie, was it? Am I saying that right? Close enough as makes no matter. I am pleased to make your acquaintance, my Lady of Caelin. I as well. Have you ever been to Caelin, mistress? I have, my lady. And, only gentlemen must call me that. Hell yeah. Oh, I understand. But I think you should go over it anyway, just so I know the best way to explain it to others. To put it simply, my lady, many men have a secret part of their heart that is only happy when they is being ordered around by a woman. Whoops! But they tend to deny it and hide it away, and marry quiet young girls who don't know how to make them truly happy. So he must go elsewhere, you see, and seek a certain kind of service. Indeed. Yes, I'm quite familiar with the way these things go. Of course, my lady. I could tell from the moment I met you, your husband would have no need of such a thing. So is it an easy business to get into? No, my lady. Were that the case, I should think everyone would be doing it. It does have a certain appeal, I must say. It comes with the price, my lady, believe me. Oh, damn. Talking about sex workers. Pretty wild shit for a Fire Emblem game. Attend. These are our postings for the coming hours. Sir Marcus and Miss Sybil will be holding council with Lord Uther. Harkin, you will assist Hussar with the watch as Miss Sybil is engaged. Understood, sir. Lady Isadora, you will be Lord Uther's guard for the night. I must say, you seem eager for the role. I am, sir. If I'm to serve Lady Eleonora in the same capacity, it would behoove me to take what practice I can find. Very good. You will report to Sir Marcus when the meeting is over. Not you, sir? Mistress Eerie has offered her protection to the Lady Madeline for the night. I will be taking my first full rest for the week. And well deserved, sir. Right, of course. There's just a little bit of flavor. Just a little bit of flavor towns. It also helps reinforce with some secret aspects to the next chapter. Let's talk to the quartermaster. My lord, a moment of your time? We're on our way to an important meeting, Mr. Sergeant Major Augustus, my lord, warrant officer of Ostia, but indeed, Mr. will suffice. Wait, you're one of ours? I am, my lord. I'm to help you establish a forward base and ensure your cohort is properly equipped in case of a conflict. He's Merlinus. We can shop from him as well, though. I don't know what you've heard down there, mister, but we've already resolved 2 such conflicts since we got here. And we're about to devise a plan for the 3rd, sir, if you would excuse us. Very well. I will see to it that the camp is in order and assemble a list of matters for my lord to address at a more appropriate time. Do not let me keep you any further. Come, my lord. Who's in charge here? Sometimes I wonder. Most amusing, my lord. That's Augustus. Augustus is our friend. We like Augustus. He's a little tent, and he hangs out. I think he takes up a deployment slot, though, so boy, is it risky. Let's go to support. No, let's go to training next. Okay, so training lets us smack our people into each other for experience. You need a special thing for it, though. You need a healer. You need someone to heal your people. You start with 3 people who can heal. Madeline, Eagler, and Augustus, which is weird, because we don't know this yet, because we haven't played with him, but he can heal people, I believe, in a chapter. If you just park your ass next to him, he heals you a little bit. But obviously, Madeline, being a cleric type person, would be able to heal, and Eagler, using his sacrifice ability, would be able to as well. The healer also gets experience for doing this, so we're gonna start with Madeline. and then you choose 2 people who will fight each other. It depends on what you want to do. If you're able to beat like your higher ranked people, that's interesting. Madeline only uses 1 charge of healing. That's what these green bars represent, charges of healing. So Eagler uses 1 charge and only has 1 charge to spare, or 1 charge to heal with, because of his single staff thing next to him. Madeline is the same way, but Eagler can participate in these fights. So we're gonna just sort of see what happens if we put Marcus up against Eagler. Just a little bit of a guess. It gives you a little fight preview, which is very polite. It looks like Marcus would get the shit kicked out of him. With a pretty high variance in ability. We're not going to do this one. Let's see, what else could we do? We could throw Eerie up against Hussar. Hussar being promoted over her, it would give her a hefty bit of experience if she were to do so. She's fairly likely to win, but she needs a little bit of luck. Both of them do on their hit rate. We could throw her up against Tony. Very likely to win. I'm not sure what these flashing green bars mean. I think it's... know what? I don't know. I just straight up don't know what they mean. Throwing up against Magnus makes her stupid likely to win, and gives her a little bit more experience. Throwing her up against Hussar is fairly risky. Just fairly risky. Throwing her up against Eagler is... it'd be like... It wouldn't work. Eagler is way more likely to kill Eerie. We're up to Sybil. Sybil's a mage knight. Or, not a mage knight, a Pegasus knight. That's kind of the whole deal. Oh, something I did was to look, or make little notes of who I want to support. One of the ones I want to do is Marcus and Uther. And I want to do Marcus and Isadora. This is important because doing these trainings lets you get support points between those 2 people. I want to do Eagler and Hussar, but I don't know if they even can. Yeah, I don't think they I just straight up think they can't do it. They can't train together, at least. And Eagler pretty much runs rampant over everyone except Marcus, who needs 5 hits, and Eagler needs 4 hits to beat him. Well, 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, if Eagler hits, Marcus goes down. So we'll train Marcus against, he'll lose against Isadora probably. And he'll win against Uthi. Likely. Let's just give it a shot. Let's see what happens. We could always use some more support ranks between them. And we'll get to see that soon. So this first episode, not getting to the chapter, just kind of showing off how cool the training is. You can even see Uther's passive ability Guts activating mid-fight. If you were watching his accuracy and damage, they were increasing as he took damage from Marcus. Another thing about training is when you level up from training, I believe you only get 3 stat ranks, which is it's a bummer, but we're doing what we can out here. We're doing what we can. How does Eerie do against Hussar? Oh, that's right. I remember this. All right. I do want to level up the people I'm going to bring into this next mission, because this next mission, it's tough. I can't lie. It's a spicy meatball. Jesus Christ, this is where murders her. It looks like the best shot is against Magnus. So, but I don't necessarily want Eerie and Magnus to get support ranks, but I don't think they're going to cancel each other out either. If I get ranks with them, I don't think it prevents me from getting ranks with other people. We're just not going to activate the support conversations. It's interesting that I think it showed 0 in the preview, but now Magnus is doing 1 damage. I wonder why that is. I don't know. Is it some ability that he has? I wonder. You can see from the little hearts that they're getting support points with each other. Not great. Not great on the Eerie side. I guess I was wrong about the training getting only 3, but I think there's some... I believe there's some aspect of it that changes. Gonna be real, I cannot remember very well. It's been a while since I've looked into it. Hussar not getting a great deal of experience from fucking anyone. Though I do want to use Hussar in the future. Oh yeah, we can use Eagler, so we could throw Marcus against Eagler, who now does even worse now that Eagler's leveled up, that's a bummer. Maybe we can get Sybil up to being a Pegasus Knight here. She'll die in 3 and he'll die in 5. Yikes. Maximum yikes. She'll win. I mean, yeah, let's try this. I would like to get her into a flying girl before we actually start the chapter, because the chapter is, Sixth Coming 1 is what I consider to be one of the hardest chapters in the game. That's a tough call, though, because there's, like, every chapter in this game is, like, now that we're past, the Tristan chapters and Eliza chapters, it feels like every chapter in this game is fairly challenging. Even when I run through this casually, I tend to go back and redo chapters just because I fuck up. So be aware that could happen. Ooh, pretty nice level up for Magnus with the strength and the speed. Do like it. Hell yeah, though. It's muy importante that Sybil become a Peggy Knight. Yeah. I do like the little brown and white and blue and gold. They're very pleasing colors. Getting whatever stuff. It's not like the most incredible. Flight is a skill in this game, which is interesting because it works better than works not better, but different than Pegasus Knights do in other Fire Emblem games. So her movement speed only goes up by 1 from 4 to 5, but while she's flying, she has 2 extra, and while she's flying, that means she doesn't have anyone rescued, which is interesting. So it helps nerf the incredible utility of flying around in this game as Sybil. Now we can try Sybil versus Uther, which might work. Sybil versus that's terrible. Who else do we want to put some experience points into, though? I think Eerie, if we're gonna use her. I mean, that's technically is not as bad as it looks. That's just as bad as it looks. So bad. That's not bad now. Let's give it a shot. Eerie versus Hussar. She'll kill him in 2 hits. He'll kill her in 3, which is fairly good. Por moi. I don't remember if that's the way it was before, but that's the way it is now. So we're giving it a shot. Come on. That's the sauce. Eerie. Get it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Full level out of that? I will take it. And everyone gets a little bit of a level up. Pretty miserable. All around, pretty bad. I mean, I'll take the defense on Hussar, I guess, but... Alright, next time on Tim Friend, we will wrap up these trainings and delve into the supports. Alright, see you next time, everybody.
We're Tim Friend.